This is the best speech of the year.
All this issue of secession that we're all talking about, we have forgotten that we're only worried about people who are seceding at level of ethnic, organizations. We have forgotten that Nigerians, in their majority, have mentally seceded from this country. Yes, majority of you are no longer in this country. You are just trapped in Nigeria. That's why you are still here. If an aeroplane were to be sent to Nigeria today and say anybody who wants to leave should leave, nobody will be left, including lawyers in this room. Yes, I can guarantee you that even Senator Shehu Sani might consider leaving. Do you know why? In 2019, and this is very important, you all know I was arrested and tried for treason too. And my lawyer, Femi Falana, was here. So when I was released, Femi Falana said, look, Sowore, I have been lawyers with a lot of people. Gani, Femi, Fela, please, I'll quickly finish. After you've been granted this bail, don't talk, just let us handle this matter till you rejoin your family in the US. And when I got out, I found out that Shehu Sani was also arrested and detained. So I went to the EFCC to go and visit him. And it was my visitation that scared them and got him released. Why did I say this? Is that in speaking about where we are, you are not talking about the fact that those people who hijack power are still tormenting you. As I'm talking to you, the military was kinder to me when they were in power than the civilian regime. I was kidnapped from a high court in Abuja in front of a judge. The judge ran away, half wig was in the air. The personal bodyguard of the judge was running and the judge was saying, wait for me. At the Federal High Court, only a few lawyers could even wait. I'm saying Nigeria has degenerated over these years. But one last thing I will say, and this is very important, it is our impunity that led us to where we are in the country. And I will say, lawyers, you have contributed to that as well. But that's a conversation for another symposium in the future. We cannot talk about resolving our problems in Nigeria without talking about the impunity that put people like Nnamdi Kanu in jail perpetually. Because why? Like everybody else, he was tired of Nigeria. There's nobody who is not tired of this Nigeria. Yes. But except probably me, because I'm the only person who traveled abroad, carry myself back to come and be detained in Nigeria for 4 years now. Maybe I'm the only one. But I'm sure a lot of people are tired. Without resolving the issue of justice, natural justice, you can never have peace and progress in this country. And most importantly, we might make progress with reforms, but we can never have liberation without a revolution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Comrade Omoyele Sowore, thank you very much.
What he said is nothing but the truth, especially this period that every Nigerian from middle bed to the northern part of the country, either you are waiting to be kidnapped or you are waiting to be killed. So many parts of the country is not secured and people are tired about Nigeria. I could remember how a lady gave a story how Boko Haram kidnapped them when they came to Nigeria from America, and the lady vowed never to come to Nigeria again, that she regretted being in Nigeria. No, this is a serious matter and it is not their fault. I told people several times that the crime we have committed as a people is because we were born in Nigeria. We were brought up in Nigeria. We are Nigerians. The thing has affected many people negatively more than how it affected them in a positive way. Even when you bring out your passport, if you are traveling or you want to apply for visa in another country, you being in Nigeria is just like 50% disqualification. You already have 50% disqualification. So people are going through a lot. And I believe that only thing we could do to make this country not to fall beyond this is to return this country to regional government. Is returning this country to the way it were before. Then, the second thing they have to do, if they want this country to be great, is to carry out a revolution. You know, either revolution dividing the country is a longer way. And it seems impossible, not that it is not possible, and it takes a lot of time. But the best way, the best thing we could do now is to return Nigeria to regional government. Restructure Nigeria, let everybody have their own primary government, security, and control their resources. And everything could move well.
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership, and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. I hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just sit and say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. Sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen, stateswomen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman thinks of the next generation.